Hey YouTube, Mr. Slush here. Just wanted to bring you out to the garden yet again and just show you one other method that I use to fertilize. It's more of a passive means, but it works great, and I've been doing it for years without any issue whatsoever. And more or less it just builds the soil life. So it brings in all the little creatures, the microbiology, the little insects, and it just really enhances the soil life, which in turn is what ultimately feeds and provides the nutrients for your trees. And that is food scraps. So I've got down here, if you can see, let me zoom in. I've got some bananas, some rotten bananas. I've got looks like a cucumber that's breaking down, some bell peppers. I've got some avocados, just all kinds of different odds and ends, tea bags, coffee grounds, you name it. And I just pour it underneath the tree itself. Try to usually put it around the drip line of the tree, but sometimes I get it a little closer to the trunk, but it's not too big of a deal here. And it all just breaks down, and it brings in all kinds of soil life and all kinds of bugs and worms and everything that you want to have around your tree. It brings in, and it just encourages it, and they're the ones that break down the food. And then when they go to the bathroom and excrement, then that will in turn become nutrients, and just everything along with the breaking down of this food into humus, and everything that they do is what ultimately provides the nourishment. So I try to do that as much as possible with everything I've got growing here. Here's a Mexican sunflower, and I give my Mexican sunflower some as well, if you can see it there. I've got a picatum over here, stone fruit, small little guy. And once again, I give it, looks like some kind of a pepper there, and potato and bananas and just all kinds of different odds and ends. And I try to cover as many fruit trees as possible doing this. Got a little dwarf mulberry over here going on almost 6 feet tall now. This was a cutting that I'd made a few years ago and planted in the garden, and so you can ask your neighbors for food scraps. I've got a neat little thing where the local food distribution from the church here in my area, if they have any leftover food, or if there's bad food, like animal type food, just rotten fruit that they get, then I'll get that. A lot of avocados, which I can turn into avocados if I use the pits, or mangoes. A lot of the times I can open up those pits and create mangoes. But if I'm feeling lazy, I'll just throw them around all my fruit trees and allow them to break down naturally, and just feed whatever I've got growing back here. So just one other thought that you can do: just don't throw away any of your kitchen scraps, any fruit or vegetable or tea bags, coffee grounds. Save those up in an old coffee can and bring them out to the garden and throw them on everything you've got. So just wanted to pass that along to you. I hope it helps, and feel free to ask any questions below. And I hope you have a great day. God bless you. Take care.